Is here. Good morning, Matty Healy.
Good morning, Grimmy.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
It makes me feel weird when you call me Matty from the 1975.
I know, it's really formal, isn't it?
Very formal.
Hello, Matty Healy from the band, the popular hit band, the
Yeah,
1975.
Exactly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, the nation.
We love it when you do this.
Thanks.
As I said in my briefing to you last night, I feel like it's just. I think that came as if we were egomaniacs. But I said I feel like it's just how the radio should be.
Just mucking about and not really know what you're doing.
That's what I meant. Not like just us two on it. I
This
didn't
is
mean that
BBC
angle.
Radio 4 with Matty and Grimmy.
And we're going to be here for the next 4 hours. But how did you prepare for this? Because you're not a guest today. You're going to be co-hosting.
How did I prepare for it? Well, I texted you like really late asking who was on.
Yeah.
You said Sienna Miller.
Yeah.
I thought brilliant.
Like her?
Yeah.
What's your favourite Sienna Miller film?
What was she in? She did that bit when she was crying because of Andy Warhol. What was that one?
Edie Sedgwick movie.
Sedgwick film.
Yeah.
The Edie Sedgwick movie.
Yeah.
Was good.
I remember when she was in that. We've got to talk to her about that because I wanted to go and see that with my brother. And my brother said, I said, do you want to go and see the new Edie Sedgwick film? He went, if I wanted to go and see some film about some like flaky, wasted bird who had his anger on her, I'd like go out with my mates in Salford. Don't need to see a film about it. I was like, okay, that's one angle of looking at Edie Sedgwick, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like that one. Again, you mentioned before, I liked it in Layer Cake when we seen her in her knickers. But don't mention knickers when she comes in.
You can mention knickers to her.
Don't mention knickers to Sienna Miller when she
Why?
comes in. Just because I want to seem proper and as if I wasn't 16 and going,
well, you've got an hour and a half to think of some good questions for Sienna today. Okay. So she's going to be at the XX as well. We're gonna speak to her on the phone.
Oh, love the XX.
Love them.
Love. They're
going to be in the LiveLounge today, so we're gonna wake them up, and then we've got this mega prize as well to give away.
Yeah, one of my guitars.
Yeah.
I heard about this, and it is actually one of my guitars. I was texting my manager like, what is going on? I need them.
Well, Matty is here. We're going to give away one of his guitars. He didn't even know about it. If you want to say hello this morning, R1 Breakfast on Twitter or 81199 on the text, please.
The weather cold, the weather so.
More Massa. ASAP Rocky on Radio 1. Friday morning, Matty Healy is here.
Hello.
From the 1975. We're going to open our phone lines now, and we do this thing. We do it every single day. We normally have 3 celebrities who come on.
Got 2 today.
Yeah,
And me.
and we get them to come on and pick a song. But today it's going to be up to you. So it's going to be you versus me today. For one day special.
Okay.
So either the caller goes with your choice, or they go with my choice.
On blind faith.
Yeah. So who do they trust more as a good music person? Do they choose Matty? Do they choose me? 03 700 100 100 if you want to come on and you can decide who plays the song. Am I going to do it or is Matty going to do it? 03 700 100 100. Give us a call now, please. Right now, though, 7 a.m. on Radio 1. Let's get the latest from Newsbeat with Tina DeHealy.
This
is
BBC Radio 1.
Emergency crews are on high alert.
Turn up the bass, turn up the treble.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw. Morning.
Am I right, Matt Damon? You are exactly right.
The suspense was huge.
It was almost too huge.
You're listening to my rude boy Grimmy.
Oh,
I love a quiche.
Morning, everybody. It's Friday morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Today, Matty Healy is co-hosting, having his first sips of some caffeine there. Who do we have on the way, Matty, as guests?
Sienna Miller.
We love her.
Off Layer Cake.
Yeah.
And a new one.
Not Layer Cake.
Off
Layer
a film
Cakes were
with
about 15 years ago.
Off a film with Ben Affleck in it.
Yeah.
And her.
Yeah.
And the XX.
Great show.
Wonderful band.
And you giving away a wonderful prize.
Me giving away one of my guitars, which you organised. Thanks very much.
You are welcome. You've got too many anyway. And we're going to be getting one of you guys on the phone who is going to pick the next song on Radio 1. It's going to be Matty, you, up against 3 celebrities.
So it's me against 3.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll go with as a feature name. We're going to be playing that after these 3 songs on Radio 1.
BBC Radio.
Ed Sheeran on BBC Radio 1. It is coming up to 7:15 Friday morning. Matty Healy. Hiya. So we got a caller on the line right now who is going to pick the next song on Radio 1. And that person is Poppy in Kent. Hi, Poppy.
Hello.
Hi, Poppy.
Hello.
Hi, Poppy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right, me.
Yeah, I'm good if you're asking.
Yeah, you okay?
Good. Yeah.
Everyone's
I'm
fine.
awesome, both.
Poppy, what's going on in Kent? Because last night, Matty and I were conversing about the show, and Matty correctly pointed out, tomorrow it's going to be all about snow. So I woke up this morning, I opened my curtains, I thought it's going to be like the snowman. No.
Rubbish.
Rubbish, just like wet. How's it in Kent?
I'm waiting to get a text to say school is closed because it's quite delayed overnight.
That is so exciting.
That's really exciting.
I'm hoping.
I love
So
that.
what, is it bad enough for you to not go in?
Well, I think loads of teachers and students won't be able to get in, so it won't be worth opening.
Get in abbreviated commas. Just stay
Can't
at
be
home.
bothered. Teachers are like, it's Friday.
There'll be a recording of this. I'm saying stay at home. You can just blame it on me.
Yeah.
Exactly. It'd be
Okay,
fine.
yeah, I'll play that to my teacher.
There you go.
Yeah, if it's too cold, don't go.
That's the
Seems
rule.
reasonable, yeah. So, Poppy, we are going to get you to pick the next song on Radio 1. Today, for one day only, you can either pick my co-host Matty's choice or you can take a celebrity gamble. Yesterday, thanks for that. Yesterday, Natasha went with my choice, which means that today the celebrities you could be gambling for are Vicky Pattison, Charlie XCX, or Ricky Gervais.
Oh, they're more excited than me.
Do you think?
A bit, yeah. Ricky Gervais and Charlie X. Who's the first one?
Vicky Pattison.
Who's that?
From Geordie Shore, and then she won I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here last year.
Right, okay, well, the other, she's good. That's a good one, but the other two are better than me.
You were probably on a South American tour. You missed that.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
missed that year. Missed that year. Are you a fan of any of those in particular, Poppy?
Well, I always watch Ricky Gervais host the Golden Globes. I think he's hilarious.
He is funny.
So he could pick quite a controversial song.
He could pick like a really funny song.
Exactly.
Yeah, precisely.
But the catch is, if you gamble, you won't know if you're going to get Ricky Gervais or Charlie or Vicky Pattison. You won't know who it is. You won't know what song that they've picked until it's actually on the radio. But we have a clip of Matty's song to tease you. Matty would like to hear this. I think that this would make people happy driving to work today.
I think it'll make me sound very old, but it's a tune.
So.
Ooh. She's heard that now, though, so go for the gamble, surely.
No, but you've only heard a little bit of it.
I don't understand the rules. You do what you want, Poppy. Don't go to school and choose Vicky Trotsworth or whatever she's called.
Matty's choice.
I don't know whether that's really sweet or you've just massively copped out under pressure, but that's very, very good. Let's put it on.
And Poppy, have a great day, whether you're at school or not.
Love you, Poppy.
Thank you.
This is a tune. This
Bye,
is massive.
Poppy. Big tune.
Big tune. Big tune.
Matty's choice today on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Sounding good, that today.
Thank you,
I think that's a good one for a
Matty's
Friday.
choice. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I like Matty's choice on a Friday.
Matty's choice every Friday here on Radio 1.
Yeah.
Do that if you want. It's a feature.
Yeah, it's better than
Before you leave.
Sophie's choice. So yeah, do that.
Yeah, a bit lighter.
A bit lighter,
a little bit lighter. So Matty is here today. He's going to be co-hosting the show. We have Sienna Miller on the way. She's going to be live in the studio. Going to be speaking to the XX as well because they're going to be in the LiveLounge today. And they've got.
You listen to the album.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even allude to sending me a link. I was being a bit like, oh well, I can't hear it, and you were like,
oh
yeah, see you in the morning.
Well, do you know why I didn't send you the link?
Because it's illegal.
Well, I would have sent it to you if it was my link, but it wasn't my link. Someone
It's not
sent
your link to be shared.
Someone sent me the link.
in short, was it a good...
It's a great album.
Is it?
Yeah.
I really want to hear
Yeah,
it.
it's really, well, you can get it today.
What,
Pop to the shop.
like normal? Like a,
Yeah, you can
like
go
a
back
muzzle?
today, yeah.
You can go
You can go
HMV
back
today.
today,
It's
yeah.
just outside. Yeah,
Pop
fine,
down to
will.
our price
Cheers,
today.
Grimmy. Always helping me out. Nice
And
one,
go
mate.
and guess it, yeah. And also today we have this.
The Radio 1 Jam Slam.
We're trying to do a prize every single day throughout January that is going to make January fun. Because January can be a bit depressing,
dark,
isn't
bit
it?
dark, yeah.
Tell everyone what you just asked during that last record.
When does it get light here?
At least for another hour. Do you reckon at 8:30 or something it gets light?
I'm just saying, it must like you've lived... It's like being a mole, a radio mole.
I feel like Danny DeVito as the Penguin in Batman at the moment. When you're doing the radio in the morning, in the winter. So never see daylight at all. But we're trying to do a prize every single day. Today's prize is incredible. It's going to be tickets to go and see these guys who are quite good.
Right, it should be fun.
I love a montage.
Know who we are, whether you don't, whether you're too hot, whether you're too cold, it doesn't matter. Don't want your body, but I need to think about you with somebody else.
Yes, girls.
It's like a little greatest hits.
Yeah, it's quite good, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
You like that?
Yeah,
I made that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you on your laptop?
No, I didn't really. No. And if you want to go and see the 1975 perform live in Paris, you get to meet the band. Mm-hmm. They're all right when you meet them as well. I quite like them, yeah. They're amazing. And while you're there, you'll also win a signed guitar. And I like that it says this here, that the band have used.
Yeah, I know. They're really pushing that one home, aren't they?
They've used it. I reckon a lesser band would just go and like buy a guitar.
Yeah.
And be like, you've won a guitar.
Still
We've
go-
never seen it.
We signed the receipt.
Yeah. But this one is your actual guitar. Of course, we will get you to Paris as well. It doesn't say that we'll get you home from Paris.
That's
but
amazing.
I guess you'll start a new life in France. No, we'll get you home as well. You've got to be listening today at 8 a.m. exactly, because we're going to reveal a key word that you've got to use if we call you back. If you want to enter the competition, here is question. Which of these songs appeared on the 1975's most recent album? Was it A, The Voice? Was it B, The Sound? Or was it C, The Smell? If you think it's The Voice, text Matty A followed by your name and age to 81199. If you think it's The Sound, text Matty B followed by your name and age to 81199. If you think it is The Smell, text Matty C followed by your name and age to 81199. Texts are going to be charged at your standard message rate. Only one text will be counted per phone each day. If you enter more than once, the others won't be counted, but you will be charged. You've got to be 16 or over. All the terms and conditions are on the Radio 1 website. And once you've entered, make sure you're listening 8 o'clock this morning. We're going to give you a word that you need to answer your phone with. And if we call you live on the radio and you say that word, you are going to Paris with the 1975. It's a lot of information.
It's a lot of information.
I always pretend I'm Dermot O'Leary when I do that.
I just pretend I'm Dermot O'Leary a lot of the time.
All the
anyway.
time, yeah. Your Saturday night starts right here. It's the new single from the 1975, Loving Someone. Love that, you know. That one, and...
There's somebody else.
Yeah, that
you
was
like
my
that one. I know
favourite,
you like that one.
yeah, I love that
That
one.
one. You know what? Loving someone's really important for us. Like as a band, and especially now with all the mania that's kind of going on in you know in politics and just in society in general. That song has really tied our fans together. You know, because it's all about unity. So you know, whether it be sexuality, gender, race, all of those things. That song's kind of like a call to arms to unity.
Is
BBC Radio 1.
emergency.
A Fire and Trouble on BBC Radio 1.
BBC
Radio
1.
So on the way, we have Sienna Miller joining us on the show in about an hour's time. She is going to be here. We're going to be catching up with the XX as well. But Sinead is here now. Hiya, Sinead.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. I got the all black memo. We're all dressed the same.
We are all dressed in black. Well, I
Twins.
thought, because Matty's here co-hosting.
Yeah.
And then also the XX on the phone.
Oh, it's very gothed out, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Miserableism.
If Miller comes in here in a neon,
dressed as a sunflower in something yellow,
getting thrown out of here.
Oh no, she'll get away with it with me.
So,
that sounded Sienna, if you're listening, I'm sorry, that sounded creepy.
She probably might be on the way in. Anyway.
So, Matty, your mum's been on. She's messaged me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what's she
Well, hang on, why are you messaging Matty's mum?
Yeah,
like, this is a thing.
I met her a couple of months ago at the Mind Awards, and I just said
at the
hello.
Mind Awards?
Yeah,
Okay,
big fan of your mum.
Yeah.
And so we just started following each other on Twitter.
Okay.
So she's like, are you on tomorrow with Matty and Grimmy? If so, can you try and segue in that you're reading my novel and think it's amazing?
Hold on. Is she plugging herself on the radio through
Matty
a
will be
text?
mortified, and it's great for me. Lots of love, kisses.
She's got a book out, you heard that? That's amazing.
Has she wrote a book?
Yeah, apparently.
Have you read it?
No, I haven't read it.
Have you got one?
No, I'm sure I can find one. There's apparently loads of them. It's available for sale today. I'm very proud of her for putting a book out, but there you go. Plugging her own book.
Plugging a book. I did think, because she tweeted and she included me. She said, oh, Matty's co-hosting tomorrow morning with Grimmy, and I saw her tweet and I thought, oh, that's nice that she cares.
Yeah, nice
she wants
bit
to
of
sell a book.
She's just selling books.
Businesswoman. Good
No,
on
she's
her.
great. I'm sure it's a good book. I haven't read it, but I bet you it's plumbing good.
Have you read it, Sinead?
Right, it's news. Oh, I read it.
Ready,
sorry.
Sinead? Right, entertainment news.
Yeah, right. Entertainment news.
Okay, so last night it was, of course, the night that Ryan Gosling met Sinead Garvan.
Oh, yeah.
For all
Ryan
of
Gosling last night?
55 seconds.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah,
for me.
so him and Emma Stone, it was the premiere of La La Land in London. Honestly, he is just a delight.
Look at your face.
He's amazing.
You
I can't
love
believe it.
him.
Yeah, like I think I actually do.
Yeah.
Well, you meet people who you like sort of fancy on TV or whatever, and you're like, oh, they're really nice. But literally afterwards, everyone's like, oh. Emma Stone comes along, and it's like, all right, whatever, love. Yeah. Any other day, it would be amazing to meet her. Last night, bothered, nice dress.
Move on.
So yes, also he had a cold, so he was doing the elbow shaking thing. You know, like Americans do. They won't shake your hand if they've got a cold. Have you seen that?
I have seen that. Jared Leto does it. It's
He
weird.
does it with hugs, though. It's like, don't hug me. I don't know where you've been.
One of the girls actually interviewing Ryan Gosling in the little radio cluster we had, she had her iPhone up and was filming it, and her case is a picture of Ryan Gosling giving a cat a piggyback in Disneyland. Freaked him out.
Yeah,
So, that would be
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah,
weird.
just
Yeah,
staring him in
really
the
weird.
face.
Can I ask you a question? Is he tall or short?
He's medium height.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't give you
good
that
height.
as an option. Tall or short?
Also, he looks so dapper as well. A lovely suit on with a waistcoat, a little tie pin, and man, it was just everything.
Did he have what was it that attracted
Is he
you
like
to his...
Is he like my height? This is radio, so it's not very good.
Hang on,
But I'm
let
stood
me-
up now.
Cameras on.
He'd be a little bit taller than you.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's tall. That's
Yeah.
6'1", 6 foot.
Yeah.
6 foot.
Good hair. Just, yeah.
Because my friend said she didn't fancy him because he was... Well, I can't say it because it's swearing, but he was short.
He's not,
really?
He's
He's
not
got a short
short.
thing.
Yeah.
What does she like, giants? or
I
something?
think it wasn't Ryan Gosling. She thinks that she saw my friend Colette, who's, by the way, incredible. She says, I saw that Ryan Gosling in a hotel. He was checking me out, kept smiling at me, but he's a bit short for me. I said, I don't think it was Ryan Gosling then. If he was tall, it wasn't him, was it?
He's just getting checked out by some rather bellboy.
Yeah. Just like-
So, obviously, he's still basking in the glory of his Golden Globe success. Now, I don't know if you remember seeing, like, sort of hours after the Golden Globes, both him and Emma Stone were pictured at the airport. So they basically won their awards, did some interviews and left. So the all-important question was, did you get a chance to party?
There was a lot of interviews to do after we had won, and every one of those interviews thought it would be fun to pop a bottle of champagne and have a toast. So those added up in a short period of time.
So a bottle of champagne in between each interview, which might explain. You remember earlier in the week when he'd won and there was that long rambling question?
Yes.
And his reply to it was this.
I've had too much champagne to answer that question.
He wasn't lying, was he?
No,
Bottle in between-
wasted.
Yeah,
Battered.
absolute
It's a
legend.
great response to a question you don't want to answer.
I'm battered.
Absolutely battered.
Yeah,
Hey, Sienna Miller's been on.
Oh, yeah.
She's listening.
Oh,
Is she?
Sienna, I'm sorry to say that I sound like a creep. I'm looking forward to seeing that film.
Yeah, and her in person when she's on the show in 45 minutes. Don't do that noise.
Don't say knickers. Don't say when she gets...
Don't say layer cake.
Don't say knickers or layer cake.
Oh.
Now, we also chatted to Emma Stone, and she's big on the old thunder snow, because obviously over here. Yeah, here's what she had to say about that.
It's very exciting / terrifying. Global warming problem, perhaps? Okay. It's fun and treacherous and apocalyptic, perhaps.
But then her favourite question to be asked, tell us something bad about Ryan Gosling. She loves this one.
I can't. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. Legally, I can't.
So there is something, though, but you just can't tell us.
No, I'm just kidding. He's lovely in every way. Too bad, I know.
She's right, he's lovely in every way.
Oh my gosh, get over it.
No, I'm not.
Gosling.
It's been less than 24 hours since I met him. I've still got time to...
Do you think it could be a thing? Because sometimes when guests come on the show and they're really handsome and we have a great chat, I think, I'm going to marry them. Yeah. Are you experiencing that with Ryan Gosling at the moment?
Have you seen Eva Mendes? No.
Oh, yeah, he's married.
He's married to Eva Mendes.
Oh, he's married to Eva Mendes.
I've got 2 kids.
Wow.
I know my place.
Oh,
yeah.
Can't we be friends with them?
Yeah, be friends.
Get them over.
Yeah, get them around for their tea or something. Yeah. Well, thank you, Sinead. See you on Monday. Or later on. Are you back later? Come back later if you want. No?
Okay.
Monday.
No.
Whatever.
No.
See you around. See you on the Ryan Gosling forum.
As always, I'm enjoying it, yeah.
On the way, Sienna Miller is going to be here. She's going to be live in the studio at 8:30 this morning talking all about her brand new movie. She's going to be sat right next to Matty.
Classic British actress.
But right now, we're going to say hello and good morning to the band that are going to be entertaining us after 10 o'clock this morning. Going to be in the Live Lounge joining Clara on the show. Their album is out today, so an exciting day for the XX today. And we have Oliver on the phone. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are ya?
I'm good. It's today is a big day for us, and I've been awake for about 5 minutes, so it's all kind of sinking in. The album's out today.
Are we like the first people that you've spoken to?
Yes, 100%. You are the first people I've spoken to. Yeah.
Wow, well, this is it's a big old day for you guys. Like you say, the album is out today. I got a little sneaky link last night so I could listen to the album before we spoke this morning, and it was perfect because I got it last night when it was sort of just getting a little bit dark. The snow was just starting in London, and I put the album on, and I loved it. I really loved it. So really excited that that's out today, and everyone's going to get to hear that today. And you guys are going to be in the Live Lounge today. How do you prepare for something like this? Do you have a lot of rehearsals? Do you have like sleepless nights worrying about the Live Lounge, or is it just like another walk in the park for you guys?
Definitely not a walk in the park. You know, we're massive lovers of pop. You know, it's not guilty pleasures, it's just pleasures. So I think the hardest part was just picking a song out of quite a long list. But yeah, I'm happy with what we did choose.
What have you gone for? What are we going to be hearing after 10?
We went for Drake and Rihanna, Too Good.
Oh, massive.
Which, yeah, I think it's one of my favourite duets to come out in recent years. So yeah.
That's going to be sick.
That is going to be great. I love that song. I love that song so much. Was it easy for you guys to pick that? Because obviously there's 3 of you in the band. Are you quite similar in your love of Drake and Rihanna, or was there any sort of dispute before you settled on this?
There was a lot of discussions. I wouldn't say we argue too much, but lots of discussions. But you know, I'm going to take credit for Drake and Rihanna.
Yeah, for not even just the cover, just for their careers to date.
Yes,
So are you gonna play Drake and Romy's gonna play Rihanna? Is that the plan?
Guess what? No, I'm Rihanna.
Oh,
that makes more sense, actually. Yeah.
Always Rihanna, yeah.
I'm into that more. That's going to be amazing.
I'm ready for this. So in the Live Lounge today after 10 o'clock, make sure you don't miss it. The XX are going to be performing live and taking on a cover today. Oliver will become Rihanna.
Amazing.
After 10 o'clock this morning. But we're really excited about the Live Lounge today. And like I said, the album is really great. So go and check it out.
I haven't heard it, but I imagine it's absolutely amazing. All I got is a text from you during the first song last night with, "There's horns."
There was a horn.
I was like, well, get me here.
I was like, it's joyous to start with. Anyway, Oliver, great to talk to you, and we'll see you when you get into Radio 1 in a bit.
Thanks so much. See you soon.
See you later.
Bye.
What?
Just what I said just made me laugh. Sorry. No in jokes. Okay. Good
No in
morning.
jokes.
I hate in jokes.
No, me too.
Yeah.
The XX there and On Hold on Radio 1. They're going to be in the Live Lounge today. Going to be doing that, and they're also going to be taking on Drake and Rihanna.
Massive.
It's going to be good. It's
going to be amazing.
Wonderful. On the way, we are going to be giving away our huge 1975 prize. Sienna Miller's going to be here as well. But right now, 8 a.m. on Radio 1. It's time for the news with Tina Healy.
This is
BBC Radio 1.
Matty and Grimmy.
There goes the alarm. There goes the alarm. Ringing in my head.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw. Jake Gyllenhaal, welcome.
I actually like you a lot.
Right, well, thank you, Jake.
That was also me acting.
Nick Grimshaw.
You're listening to the original gangster radio.
This is amazing.
Wake up. Wake up. Give it to me.
With BBC Radio 1.
So, 8 a.m. on BBC Radio 1 is Grimmy and Matty here with you on the show today. What are you doing?
I was just doing a Snapchat thing.
Okay.
I was doing Snapchat.
Fiona is obsessed with Snapchat
I know,
today.
will you give it a
Fiona,
break?
leave it alone. God. Anyway, lines are now closed for our competition today. In 3 songs' time, we are going to call someone back on the phone. If you get it right and you've entered, you could potentially be going to Paris to see the 1975. You'll get to meet the band while you're out there. You'll also win a signed guitar that the band have used on tour, and we'll get you to and from Paris as well.
Yeah.
Pretty great prize, that. Now, this is what is happening. We are going to ring somebody back live on air. If they answer the phone with a specific word, they've won the prize. If they answer and just go, "Aya," you've not won.
Yeah.
You've got to answer with the word. Today's word, listen carefully, is the name of Matty Healy's dog. So today's word to answer the phone with, if we call you, is
Alan.
be great if you say it like that. Alan.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Alan.
Alan. And I just love the situations that people will be in all around the UK
Yeah,
now.
I love that. I love it if they're like waiting for a really important call. You know, we need to get these documents. Alan. What?
Who?
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought you.
sorry.
I thought you were Radio 1. Anyway, the word we are going for today is
Alan.
And we'll be calling somebody after these 3 songs.
There goes the
Catfish and the Barman on Radio 1. Coming up to 8:15. It's Friday morning. Matty Healy is here co-hosting the show today.
I am here today. Do you reckon, is there any other Matties that are like...
Wait, do you want me to just say
well-known?
Matty?
This is what I'm thinking. Do you reckon I'll ever get...
Do you think you're like Adele?
This is, well, I'm kind of more of like a... Let's think of one. There's like Adele,
Madonna.
Pele,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of things. Oh, you see, as I said Jesus, the whole desk just lifted up. I don't know whether that was science,
The sign.
or my own
All right,
egomania.
let's restart that then. We're getting rid of the Healy.
I'm just thinking we get rid of anything. I just like, on my birth certificate, Matty.
The Radio 1 Jam Slam.
Matty. So today we're giving away a mega prize that involves just Matty. Which of these songs appeared on the 1975's most recent album? We asked you, was it the voice, was it the sound, or was it the smell? If you texted Matty B, see, that was just Matty, not Matty Healy. If you texted Matty B followed by your name and your age to 81199, we could be calling you back right now. Now, if your phone rings and you answer with the word that we gave you earlier on, you and May will be going to Paris to see the 1975. You will meet the band, you'll win a signed guitar that Matty's not overjoyed with you having, and then we'll get you to and from Paris as well. So this is going to be happening right now. We could be calling. Don't say the word and you're not going. So if you go, "Aya,"
That's a weird way of wording it.
It was a weird.
Don't say the word and you're not going.
It was quite. My brain was my brain was upside down then for a minute.
Say the word and you are going.
Yeah.
There you go.
But also conversely, don't say the word and
Exactly,
you're, and
yeah.
you're not going.
Exactly. In a weird word of semantics, that would be the way that we did it, yeah.
If we're in Australia, that's how we'd say it. In front of me, I have a list of randomly selected numbers. If you know someone who has entered, make sure they answer their phone, please. Okay, let's call somebody and try and take them to Paris.
like Taken. This is dramatic.
So intense, this.
She can answer, they can answer. It's going to be a boy.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for...
That is, you do not want to miss that call.
You don't want to miss that call.
Yeah, don't want to miss that call.
But that means that somebody else is in for a treat.
If you've entered, could be you that we're about to call now. You could be live on Radio 1.
Even more exciting.
And you could be going to Paris.
Not as exciting. I like Paris. A bit.
Sell it. Okay, next one. Okay.
Alan.
Yeah! Winner!
Alan! In the right voice as well. Alan!
Really in the right voice. Alan! Right. Good morning. Who is that on the phone, please?
It's Jonathan.
Yes,
Jonathan! Jonathan, congratulations, mate. You are off to Paris. You're going to go and see the 1975. You get to take a May. And then Matty is going to give you one of his very own signed guitars for you to keep, Jonathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome, mate.
You're very welcome. Well, congratulations. Have a great day. And we'll see you in Paris.
See you in a bit.
All right, bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
The Radio 1 Jan Slam. Jan Slam. Jan, you're going down.
Do you know what I like about these competitions? It's becoming apparent that people are in situations when they win where they can't be on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. He was obviously driving to fix a boiler.
He was like, yep, that's fine. Thank you. I've got to go now. It's happened a few times where people are obviously at work or something. They're like, yep, great. Yep, Alan. Yep. We've wanted to go and see Adele. Okay. Yeah, great.
Okay,
that's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll get that report with you by 12. Yeah. Well, big ups to him. Congratulations.
What's this now?
What's this?
Don't like the sound of it.
Do you want this off?
Put it on again? Let me wait a second, let me hear till it starts.
You like it?
Oh no, it's alright, actually I quite like it.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's alright. Start it from the beginning.
Okay, we'll start it from the beginning. If at any point you don't like a song, by the way.
Who is it? Who sings that?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Oh, okay.
Or Dua Lipa. No, it's Dua in it, because Fifi asked her. Like, yeah. Fifi asked her. Yeah,
right, let's move on from that. Put a tune on.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh no, I do like it actually. Boom, boom,
well, if any point you don't like a song, we just won't play it today.
Okay, that sounds
you're
good,
in charge. You're co-host.
Okay.
So Friday morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show, Matty Healy co-hosts today, and we just gave away an incredible prize to go to Paris to see the 1975 perform live. You get to meet the band, you win a guitar, and big ups to Jonathan, who is a big fan. 19 years old, and he won that prize.
Exactly, he won that prize. Now, I'm seeing on Twitter, he's just getting abused.
Why?
Because he didn't go absolutely mental. Because he's probably driving on his way to work, and we rang him and said, "You've won," and he went, "Oh, cheers, nice one. See you later." We went, "See you later," and everybody's having a go. I can see it now. he's called swear word Jonathan now on the internet. And people are just like, "Jonathan, that's not good enough. You're not a big enough. Leave him alone."
He is a big enough fan.
He doesn't have to. What do you want him to do? Crash his car and leave us a voicemail from hospital? He's
excited.
Exactly, and it's a guitar and it's a gig. He's not won Drake.
He's not won the lottery. Well, speaking of Drake tickets,
Radio 1 Jan Slam.
Did you see what I did on the radio?
He's doing DJing,
broadcasting.
We're doing this every single day. Tomorrow's prize is massive. You will get to go and see Drake perform at the end of the month. Everyone wants a ticket for this.
I'm entering this competition.
I'm entering this competition. I don't know if that's illegal for me to enter. Probably is, yeah.
Yeah, it is,
you can probably enter. But if you want to go and see Drake perform at the end of the month and you didn't get tickets, and I think everyone went mad. They were expensive.
Really mental.
Weren't they like 90 quid or something? It was a pricey ticket. But it's going to be happening in Glasgow at the end of the month. So if you fancy going to see Drake perform,
there'll be a party in Glasgow at Drake. It'll be a party.
I've I've heard Glasgow gigs are the best gigs in the country.
Completely mental.
Why is that, do you think?
Because they are mental. They'll accept that they're just mad.
They're up for it.
Yeah, they're just totally up for it. They've got a song about being up for it.
Yeah, they have. Don't sing it on the radio, please. You will also get an exclusive personalised Frame Drake disc.
Are you serious?
Which you can hang on your wall.
It's like my dream. It's like my dream competition.
Yeah, well, you can enter if you want. We will, of course, get you to the gig as well. The question is this. Drake collaborated with which artist on his track Too Good? Was it A, Rihanna, B, Nicki Minaj, or C, Taylor Swift? If you think it's Rihanna, text Drake A followed by your name and age to 81199. If you think it's Nicki Minaj, text Drake B followed by your name and your age to 81199. If you think it's Taylor Swift, text Drake C followed by your name and your age to 81199. Drake collaborated with which artist on his track Too Good? Was it Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, or Taylor Swift? Texts are going to be charged at your standard message rate. Only one text will be counted per phone each day. If you enter more than once, the others won't be counted, but you will be charged. You've got to be 16 or over to enter, and all the terms and conditions are on the Radio 1 website. Do not forget, though, even though it's a Saturday tomorrow, the rules still count for this. If you enter because you really want to go and see Drake and you want that Drake disc for your wall, you've got to be up listening to the radio tomorrow, 8 a.m, because we're going to give you a word that you need to answer your phone with if we call you live on the radio.
It's not going to be Alan this time,
It's not going to be Alan. It's unlikely to be Alan. But that Drake competition, if you want to do it, text us now.
The Radio 1 Jan Slam! Jan Slam! Jan, you're going down!
BBC
Radio 1. Am I